Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to an episode of Good and Remote Outdoors. Opening day of deer season 2024. It's a little warm, I think low 70s. I see what happens, see if anything moves. Figure get out here and give it a shot. It's a new property, trying to learn it a little bit. Maybe see what some deer are doing, or not doing, I guess. Stay tuned. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 5th, my brother's birthday, so he's in another woods after a buck. We got pictures, a couple pictures over the last week, so we're kind of hoping with this high pressure it gets some deer moving early.
I almost got a coyote tonight. And I mean, he came in, he's 25 yards, maybe 20. And he was actually laying there. I think he was eating something. And I got him on camera, and I was getting ready to pull back, but I could see my bow would have hit my screen on my camera. So when I moved my camera over, it zoomed in on a branch that was closer, and it got all foggy. And the camera has it to where you touch the screen, like at the background, it'll zoom in on that and get auto zoom on that. So when I was doing that, I look up and the coyote's running through, and I probably would have got him if I wasn't trying to get on video. But so then he kind of ran and stood off the edge of the field or in some thicker stuff, and I'm trying to see if I can get an arrow through there. And there's a spot where I think I could have, but there's a little branch. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try it. But then I look out in the field and I seen that big 6-pointer there. I'm like, oh well, and and just watch the deer, and maybe a bigger one will come out. And then the coyote kind of got up and walked, scared the buck off, and that was the end of my night. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 24th, and they're starting to harvest the corn on the edge of this property. So I'm hoping maybe this weekend it'll be pretty good. If you got that cornfield cut. Same big bucks that were bedded out there now moved into the woods, so hopefully that'll be good. So tonight I just kind of brought the saddle set up in kind of just do some scouting up in here. We don't have a stand up in this area, so I'm debating on whether to hunt this weekend. I'm about 80 yards from that cornfield, and I'm kind of hoping all the deer are bedded back that way or over that way, but I've seen quite a few nice rubs coming up in. I didn't see any scrapes. This is the spot where I found one of the sheds. We were checking his property out. In a way, I'm just kind of hoping maybe I can see some deer moving somewhere and get an idea where to move to. What I'm hoping for. I could also not see anything, so. Oh, there's a turkey coming. It's turkey season too. A little too far away, but that's kind of where I would like to be, is up. There's like some thick pines right there. That's the edge of it right there. I didn't want to get in too deep in case they are bedded right up in there. That's kind of why I want to stay back a little bit and watch to see, because right there's the corner of the cornfield is right up there. Well, this is the start of it. It's about 9 feet off the ground. We moved it over here so we can see better up and down the creek. And there's grape trees right out there, our old lines right out there. And we're moving it because a lot of deer go down around behind it. There's apple trees and acorns behind it, so we're trying to build a scent-proof one here, so. Alright, well, we got the platform on. It's gonna more or less be like a 9x9. I'll take you up here and show you. There we go. So we kind of made the corners at an angle. It kind of eliminates a blind spot. When you build a square box blind, the corners are like a dead zone. You can't really shoot through there. So, because now you can see all up in this creek. Before, the deer would come down and all this thick stuff right here, they'd come down around and you wouldn't see them until they're right here. And their blind is right there. So they're within 35-40 yards before you could see them. And the scrape tree is right out there, and they'd come out of that thick stuff and they'd hit it and you'd be like surprised. So now we should be able to see them coming. We'll have to clear a shot to that, but I mean, you got all the through here and you can see down through the woods a lot better. And right down in there is where Luke harvested his turkey this year. So and today is October 25th, and this is going to be our first sit in our scent-proof blind that we just built. I'll show you some pictures of us getting the process done. So there's quite a bit of work. Took us a lot longer than what we planned, but we only had a few hours each weekend to work on it. So, but pretty much what we did is got it all built up. We tar papered the roof, we tar papered the walls, tar papered the floor. Get as scent proof as we can. You can see on the walls we filled in our silicone to every little crack that we have. Put batten boards on there. We gotta just move these levers. This door opens right up. What we did is we got these foam pieces. So the door hits against that, it squishes and seals them off. And you can see I got a nice view down the creek right here. Where a lot of deer come from is right down over there, or straight down, or up above me. You see got a nice good shot out that window, and then when y'all, the only thing we got left to do is put the tints on the window, and we leave like the top part open, so in low light you can see a little bit better. You get down to that low light. Last half hour of shooting with tinted windows, it's really hard to see out of. So you can just open up this one and there you go. A lot of deer, they come through right through here, just kind of going down toward the creek so they can kind of stay hidden. You see where they come up, there's all thick stuff, bedding area up in there. Getting pictures of some bucks, not very often, but a little bit. Last year, that big 11 pointer that we were after was hitting a scrape about 25 yards away. And we couldn't hunt it because we had a northeast wind that day and it blows right at that scrape. So there's no way, he would have smelled us way before he came in. So now this year, we got this here and he showed back up, so. Only one night, got pictures of him one night, but he was around. I got pictures of a nice one last night, just down the woods, a couple hundred yards, so. We'll see if any deer come in tonight.